to make a student budget. A budget is a particularly useful tool during your college years, where expenses are high and income is often limited. This tutorial is tailored specifically for University of Maryland undergraduate students. During this tutorial, I will be describing tips to help you get started with your budget, where to look to find your University of Maryland expenses, financial aid resources, including state, federal, and those available to you through the University of Maryland, also resources available to you through your bank, and example budget worksheets and mobile apps that you can use to create your budget. Getting started. The first thing you may want to consider is involving your family in your student budget planning. If your family is helping you pay for college, you may want to start working with them to create your budget and ensure that everyone is on the same page in terms of who will pay for what and how money will be distributed. Next, pick a time frame. Your budget can represent a month, a semester, or an entire school year. Then you want to identify your expenses, such as tuition and fees, books and supplies, room and board, health insurance, cell phone, etc. If you are not sure what your expenses are, track them for a month or more. Recording everything you spend can be an eye-opening experience and a great way to find areas to cut costs. Next, identify your sources of income. Typical sources of income for students include financial aid, such as scholarships, grants, work-study, and student loans. Also, you have savings, contributions from parents, and income from part-time employment. Importantly, you need to make sure your budget balances. Calculate your total income and subtract your total expenses. You want to either break evenly or ideally have some money left over. If your budget does not balance, then you will need to reduce your expenses and/or find additional income sources. Now let's take a look at where you can find information that will help you determine your college expenses. The University of Maryland Office of the Bursar lists information pertaining to undergraduate tuition, fee, and room and board rates. Also, via this website, you can access your student account and pay your tuition bill online. Now let's look where you can find information on financial aid resources. As I mentioned previously, financial aid is a major component of your student income. I will be discussing where to find aid resources provided by the state of Maryland, the federal government, including the free application for federal student aid, otherwise known as FAFSA, and the University of Maryland. State of Maryland government website lists various scholarship and grant opportunities available to undergraduate college students living in Maryland. If you are not from Maryland, I would recommend that you check out your own local state government website to see what resources may be available to you. One of the best things you can do to make yourself eligible for student aid is to fill out the free application for federal student aid, otherwise known as FAFSA. You will need to fill out a FAFSA to be eligible for grants, federal work-study, and federal student loans. The FAFSA form is available through this website, fafsa.edu.gov. It is fairly easy to use, and the website will walk you through the various application steps. The University of Maryland Office of Student Financial Aid also provides information on how to fill out the FAFSA form. This website is very comprehensive and provides numerous information and tips on financial literacy and student budgeting. After you have submitted your FAFSA form, you can view your financial aid status via this website. And once the University of Maryland assembles your financial aid package, you can view your award letter via this website. You can also accept or decline awards and view a projected budget, including your estimated tuition addition to federal and state sources for student financial aid, you may also want to check out what is available to you through your personal bank. Many banks offer student resources such as free checking and online banking tools that can help you map your spending habits and help you set up your budget. Last but not least, free budget worksheets and mobile apps. I have provided links to 2 electronic templates that you can use to write up your own student budget. One of these templates is for Microsoft Word. I have also provided 2 links to articles that rate and describe in detail various mobile apps for both iPhone and Android devices. These apps can be used to create your budget and will help you track your spending habits. I have also listed all of the websites, resources, and information that I have presented in this tutorial in a Pathfinder. I have made the Pathfinder available as a Google Doc, which you can access via the link below or the QR code displayed at the bottom right of the screen. If you have any additional questions, I recommend that you call to make an appointment with a University of Maryland financial aid counselor. Or you could send an email to umfinaid@umd.edu. I hope this tutorial was informative, and thank you for listening.